In the days of old, accounting standards were harsh and difficult and designed for the larger companies. So the gods decided one day that they should develop a plan for small and medium-sized entities.
I have decided we need to give the people a framework specifically designed for small and medium-sized entities.
All financial statements are prepared under some sort of framework, GAAP, IFRS, or ACBOA. What we need is a self-contained special purpose framework.
Yes, it needs to be specifically designed for privately held small and medium-sized entities.
Of course, it could blend a variety of methods.
And our overall goal here is to minimize adjustments to the numbers they use for their tax returns.
We need a messenger to take this new framework to the people.
How about Phasmicus?
No, he's showing no interest in this at all.
What about Abacus?
Abacus.
We have a quest. The gods told me about it in a dream.
A dream? What is it?
When you go to sleep, sometimes you see pictures in your head, but that's not important right now.
No, I meant, what is the quest?
I will give you a framework for small and medium-sized entities.
Zeus said he will give us the framework for small and medium-sized entities.
But what is a small and medium-sized entity?
I don't know.
I suppose there's no real definition given, but it's simply a vague reference to any small and medium-sized entity, and in the United States there are at least 20 million of those.
Where is this United States?
I don't know, but this will have benefits over GAAP because it will be less complicated and cost us less to prepare financial statements.
So how is it different from ACBOA or any other special purpose framework?
The gods told me that this will have defined rules.
Zeus, before we give them the framework, we need to decide the characteristics of the targeted group.
Yes, Hira, you are correct. I believe they should be for-profit entities that are small to medium-sized.
Yes, and they should be owner-managed.
I believe that the internal and external users will need to have access to the owner-manager.
True, and those people will need reliable information.
But the most important factor is that GAAP is not required. Their quest must begin now.
I'll take care of that.
Poseidon, cut that out. You'll make them sick. Just send them on their way.
Okay.
Poseidon really needs to cut back on the spicy Greek food. Listen up, crew. This will be a dangerous journey, but we must sail to the Isle of Ellis.
Look over there!
We need to avoid those sirens on the rocks.
Abacus, will we be required to use this new framework that the gods have presented?
No, they have no authority to make it mandatory.
How can that be? They're the gods, aren't they?
I don't know, just go with it. Also, they can't prohibit any one of us from using it.
Would this also apply to non-CPAs?
Absolutely.
Look there, Abacus.
We must be close to the Isle of Ellis. There's the Statue of Libertas. Look out!
Help! She's trying to save us! Hey, what's this for?
You maniacs! You blew it up! Darn you! Darn you all to heck!
So Zeus, what will be the basic theory of this new plan?
It will be based primarily on historical cost rather than fair value, and the complicated issues will have an easier treatment.
Like derivatives, hedges, and stock compensation?
Absolutely, Poseidon.
We'll need to eliminate certain other issues that are troublesome, like comprehensive income and the newer concepts for leases.
Very true. Oh my.
Oops. Sorry about that. But while you're at it, simplify income taxes and get rid of variable interest entities.
Oh, even that drives me nuts.
Oh, and please, let's reduce the disclosures.
Amen to that.
Dudicus, I feel like we're getting closer to finding the framework. We must be very careful when we enter the temple of Vermicelli.
Abacus, how will this framework be so different from Akboa?
It will have specific and comprehensive rules, and it will have undergone professional development and public exposure.
I got arrested for that once in Sparta.
So, in theory, this will make it more reliable and consistent.
Absolutely. We're getting close now. Remember, you must never look directly at her.
But what does she look like?
No one knows, but many a hungry persons have been captivated by her appearance.
Don't look now! It's her!
These swords aren't working!
Maybe this will help.
I'll get her!
Fresh grated Parmesan, anyone?
Please.
Sure.
Before they meet their final challenge, we must set up the financial statement concepts. Poseidon, bring the scroll! Know the scroll! First, the objective of financial statements.
Cost benefit,
Materiality.
Qualitative characteristics.
predictive value and feedback,
Timeliness.
Faithful representation.
and verifiability.
Neutrality.
And finally, conservatism.
But isn't that somewhat contradictory to neutrality?
Just go with it. Here you go, Poseidon.
My bad. They must seek the old hermit, the keeper of the framework.
To Mount Recluse they must go.
Are you the hermit that the gods told us was the keeper of the framework?
That I am! So what's it to you?
Whoa, he must be the hermit crab.
Will you give us the framework?
Come on! Never make this quest too easy!
Will you at least tell us what's in the basic financial statements?
No! But I will summon my army on the not so alive! Well, not exactly what I was expecting.
Abacus, I'm certain it will include a balance sheet and an income statement.
And perhaps a statement of changes in equity?
A statement of cash flows is always useful.
And don't forget the notes!
There are too many of them!
What will we do, Abacus?
I know. I have an idea. Here, girls, I got a treat for you.
Abacus, look!
It's that which we seek.
What?
The framework. No, the book.
It appears that Abacus has succeeded.
Yes, but we must remember that this framework is not authoritative. Although it was developed by an AICPA committee and was exposed to public professional scrutiny, it will never be acted upon by any AICPA senior committee or the FASB.
I suppose the AICPA is trying not to overstep their bounds and become a standard setter?
Maybe they'd rather be an Irish setter.
I understand, but hopefully the AICPA will develop some practice aids to help them on their future journeys ahead.
It doesn't feel right. Something is missing.
I know what you mean.
Ah, I know!